Don't worry about it.
Good evening, people. We're about to get underway with John Rowe and Scott Beasley, the semi-finals of the Thursday singles, I believe. Hit us up, let us know who's watching. Get the old mic on. Oh. Bit of undercard before the big doubles final between Sam Boom, Jamie Stokes versus Steve Singh and Andy Bunton. And then we've got the Thursday semi-final singles between John Rowe and Sam Boom again. Me. So let us know who's watching. Talk on the chat. Let's have a look at the lag. Oh, Scott's looks a bit soft. John Rowe to break first, and this race to 5. John suffering with a little bit of tennis elbow. Or it could just be tension for the big semi-finals match. What's that? Yeah, I see him get knocked. To be honest, I was quite impressed with him, how he didn't go down. I thought he would have gone down. Yeah, I know, I was quite impressed with him. Alright, John Rowe to break. He's broke there, he's made a ball. He's made a couple of balls there. He's made one red and one yellow. And he's got a bit of a chance, so not too easy. He's not on a red. That one towards the blue spot, you can't really do much with that, I don't think. Unless it goes in the top corner, he could try and pod it in the top corner and move the black, which I think is what he's going to try and do. Let's have a look what he's playing here. I think that's what he's... Oh, he's trying to cut it in the middle by the looks of it. And move it. He could pop the yellow here. Oh, he could get hit a lot more of it than what I thought. It's not come out great. He's not landed on the ball and it doesn't go. He's got the one in the bottom left-hand corner. I still fancy him to clear these up, to be honest. He's using his £15 circle chalk. Don't know what you guys think about that. 8 people watching. Who are the 8 people? Let us know. He's got a chance here to get on this bad red. It's a bit hard to control from it. I think I'd be tempted to play the other one in the middle first to get a little bit closer to the one that he's going to use to get on that ball. But no, he's going for it straight away. He's got a big target. Got a big target. Yeah, he's played that well. A little bit of awkward queuing, but I fancy him to drop this in. Play the longest red. Put the other red in the middle. Come across for the black in the bottom left-hand corner. Let's have a look at the angle he's got. Don't know if he's got a tad awkward queuing there, maybe. Yeah, he's played that well. Left himself the longest red. We'll stun this in. I want to leave the white pretty much where the red is, just above it, just to be able to pot the one in the middle and screw across for the black in the bottom left-hand corner. The only thing is, if he doesn't get them, the yellows are on, because I think them yellows plant down the rail. So he gives Scott a chance, but it's only the black that's missable, really. He should be potting this every time. Oh, he's potted that. It's gone a little bit further, but I think he's still fine. Got Mitchell come up, solo.
What's this?
This is the semi-final. He's gone in off. Oh, right, he's played that. He's gone in off. Well, then Scott has a great chance here to go 1-0 up. I didn't think he'd do that. But it'll be interesting to see if he tries to move these yellows or gets on the plant from the one near the bag. These are not absolute drop-ins. These can be missed, but you'd like to think he's getting them. He's playing the double first. Not the right shot for me. Not the right shot for me. I think that was a little bit. Didn't need to play that. Mr. Steve Singh is here, one of the legends of Peterborough. He's rocked up to play his doubles final against myself and Jamie Stokes. I think John needs to find. Scott needs to find a safe place for this white. Maybe flick off the yellow that he's closest to, and rest the white on the side rail. He's got a big target to get behind. So guys, anybody who's watching, drop us a little comment, let us know who's watching, what you think is going to happen. Yeah, he's played the snooker down there, covered the bag. Gets him back to the table. What would you be doing here, Steve? You might not want to move the black too much, it's quite safe where it is, because the yellows are quite easy now.
I don't think you can find the black.
Yeah, it's a tough shot. I think the only other thing you could do is to be... Let's have a look what he plays. Yeah. That's right. I think Scott's in a good position now. Could try and take these out, or he could...
Where the black is a little bit...
It is a little bit tricky. Yeah. If it does go down the rail, which it looks like it does do, it is definitely tricky. If it doesn't go down the rail, then he does have a bit of a good chance to play the snooker at the top of the table. No, and if he doesn't get it, he's still got that cover.
I think he's thinking wherever... Well, he's going to at some point take him down the rail.
I think if it's me, I'd be playing the one that he's closest to, and then the one on the bottom of the rail, cutting it across the pocket and leaving the white at the other end of the table. And if you get the pot, you snooker him up there, and if you don't get the pot, then you've covered the black. He's come a bit too far for that. So he could be trying to take these out. If you pot the two at the bottom of the table, the one in the top right corner after that, leave the one in the middle. Yeah. He's playing the snooker. John could go cushion first, try and cover the bag at the top right hand corner here. A shot that Steve Singh got in the world final.
Sorry?
In the world team final, you played this shot and covered the bag, didn't you? I remember.
It cost me.
It was a great effort though, I remember. On the bigger table as well, I may add. I don't think it does, but you still might play it just to get some cover.
If he thinks he's got to go for it, just leave it there like that. Because if Scott's not confident, go for it at that time. What would make it so that he's going to go?
The only thing you could do is if he can see enough of the white, which I'm not sure if he can actually, but you might be able to pot the one in the bottom right corner to stun across to move the black off the next one, knowing that you've got one near the bag which you could land on. The only other shot would be to play the yellow nearest the black spot on a snooker table towards the other corner and leave the white on the back rail, snookering him.
That's my favourite shot, because he kicked the yellow towards the pocket head on the left hand side.
Do you want to see? The only thing is to beat John, you have got to play quite positive. You have got to clear up when you have a chance, because if you give him enough chances at the black, he will find something because he's that good of a player. I think he's looking at playing the. I think he's looking at playing the cannon. I think the shot we said might not be thick enough, they said, to play. So
So looking at potting the yellow, carrying into the other yellow.
I think that's it. Yeah, play it a little bit of pace, just so the white comes away. Then you've always got the one in the top bag. If he thinks he's hitting the top of it,
It's not a bad shot.
he'll take that. Do you know, he's got a chance of moving the black now as well.
Does it go to move?
He is. Well, the looks the way he's queuing.
It's tried.
So he's been a bit unlucky there because he's made it worse. How's this for you then, Steve? Pot the yellow, roll the yellow across the bag, leave it over the pocket, and leave the white on the top rail, and let John go for it down the rail.
Do you know what, that is not a bad shout, really. You know, you're asking the question there, how good you're queuing.
That's it. I know that if I was playing him and he got it, that'd be it.
Yeah,
But it's a tough shot.
definitely not a. I think it's probably.
He can stun across to get the other
3
side
out
of
of
it.
7, isn't it? Maybe 2 out of 7.
Maybe for you. For me, I think that's about 1 out of 15.
He's going to play the double on the black.
He's come too far.
Just to say,
He's come too far.
rather him have a shot at it than not have a shot at all.
Yeah.
You know, he can play the long double.
I think I'd be tempted just to roll up to this, to be honest. The only other shot I'd be playing, you could play it to try and leave the white on the back cushion, but you've got to get that perfect.
I think I'll be going for a long double because if you just roll up to it, you're then given control over to John. Unless when you roll up to him, you're not allowing him to play a shot, so to speak.
Yeah, I guess like if you go for the long double, if you stun back to the back cushion, so you get a good white, and then you've always got a bit of a sniff of something going wrong then. It does look relatively of a straight double to the corner. Doesn't look like he'd have to do too much. But
Frank Riotto used to say there's 3 outcomes when you go for a shot.
he's got it. Oh, he hasn't got it. He's got a good white though, and he's got a decent black.
So I mean, there's 3 outcomes to a shot. You either pot it, you either leave it safe, or
Yeah, that's great. We'll leave it on. So you've got a 2 out of 3 chance of.
so you got 2 out. Yeah, you either pot it and leave it safe,
That's
or
it.
you pot it.
That's a good shout. That is actually. I've never thought of it like that, but that does make sense.
I can see this rattling.
And he's routed it, and his left's got the chance. And that's a thing as Steve just said, 2 out of 3 chance. You didn't pot it, so you had a 50-50 chance of leaving it safe. And that is 1-0 to Scott the Blaze Beasley.
I said John would rattle it.
John. I don't know how to do it. I can't remember how to do it. Just to change the score, I can't remember how to do it. Is it settings or something, isn't it?
That score, just double click.
Oh, right.
Just change it. Other side, John. Other side. What?
1-0 to Scott Beasley, with Scott Beasley to break now. It's just the start Scott would have wanted. Nice to go 1-0 up. Nine people watching now, people. Can you get sharing it on Facebook for me, please? That'd be great. Get as many people watching as we can. Get the chat going. Get a bit of the banter flowing. The white is close. It's gone straight in off there. He's broken dry, so he probably won't be overly annoyed that he's gone off, because when you break dry, you give the table away anyway. He's got a good chance on reds here, really. There's just one sort of relatively tricky one which does go. Just saying that I don't think Scott will be too annoyed that he's gone off, because when you break dry, you give control away anyway.
Yeah.
So, but he's got a chance on reds here. It's just one awkward red he's got to get on. I think I'd be going reds here. Would you, Steve?
I suppose because that yellow's on that cushion, isn't it? All the other, mind you, got red on the cushion, but I think he can get. Just want to say hello to AD. I'm sure he's listening.
Chairman of the Peterborough World Rules. Pretty good shot there. He's got on one of his awkward balls straight away. I think this is tough. I don't know if he's going to try and.
to get on that red between the two yellows off the red near the middle pocket.
Yeah, I think you're right because he can roll it in and he's got a choice of all four pockets. For the red.
Screw back, yeah.
It's a good shot there. I don't think he's going to not come far. Yeah. I think he can hold it, but we'll see. Yeah, he's held it. Oh, has he? Looking at his reaction, it is tight.
I don't think he has.
From the camera angle, it doesn't look like it, but that was his worst ball, and he's struggling a little bit now.
I don't even think he can come around because the
I think
two yellows are in the
the only thing is if you could.
Can you check it between the black and the red?
Yeah, I think if you've got a chance, because there's not many places you can leave yourself on the red, and you won't leave yourself on the other two if you don't get on it 100%. You know, if you find your line.
So if you can do there.
Maybe even if you tried to get on the red in the middle and top through, because you're always going to have a chance to get on the other one if you don't get on it. Oh, he's not played that well. Oh, he's had a flick.
That might be good for him.
I think that is good.
Screw into that yellow next to the middle pocket. If he he'll have a choice.
Yeah. He's looking at playing the other one first, Steve. He's seen something I haven't. Unless he wants to leave the one that he's closest to the last ball to drop on it off the two rails. But I think. Oh no, there we go.
Is he going to play my shots? Screw into that yellow near the middle towards there.
He has done. He's played it well. And the red does go past the yellow in the middle. I can see because that's our angle of the table. So he's only got to drop this in. I think he has to play a little bit of pace to get the white over there, but just making sure he knows where he is so he doesn't snoop for himself. 9 people watching. Hello guys. And the new people watching, could you share it for us on Facebook? Get people watching. Top standard pool in Peterborough.
He might flick that yellow, that's the only thing.
I think he doesn't want to go behind
yellow on its own by the pocket. Like
it's
that, it might going off. Oh, it's always going to be close, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's perfect actually. I know this pot's not the easiest, but he is perfect angle-wise to get on the black.
Black in the middle.
I think he can drop it into the corner. He's missed it. Always missed it. Scott's got a chance to go 2-0 up here. Hello, evening, Colin Spridgeon. How are you today?
I'll be looking at a snooker here.
Yeah, I think me too. I think if you can, and he's playing exact straight down to play the shot I'd play, because he's developing his bad balls. He's got it tight. I think John might have a bit of a lash at this, to be honest.
No, I think he'll set it up over the middle pocket. Just cover a couple of balls.
Oh, is it?
Hard enough. If it's over the pocket, is that 2 shots?
I think he hit it. I think he hit it.
I don't know. I don't think he did. Otherwise, Scott would be going for.
I think he's playing the snooker off this ball though.
Ah, right. Okay.
I still think this is tough though. I think you've got to be screwing it. I think he can see it, but he can't pass it down the rail. Scott's yellow's in a good position now though. This is tough. I think your shot was the shot earlier, to be honest, Steve.
What's that, to put it over the middle?
I'll try my best, Colin. I will try my best. John's played a good shot there, really, but I mean, it's a good containing shot, but Scott's just going to run off this yellow at the bottom to get a snooker. Just see. Oh, he's coming the other way. I don't like this. It was a bit nervy.
He could go for the yellow in the middle and go for the clearance. If he misses, it's still snookered. Almost left it.
I think he's left that shot there.
Back cushion, red in this middle pocket. I'm going to call it red in the left hand pocket, middle pocket, black in the right hand middle pocket.
I'm going to hope that he misses it. I've got the winner of this in the other singles final. So good to see. Get an idea of what I'm going to be up against. I think it's just not a total by the looks of John's body language. I don't think he's called it. Can he cut it off the yellow?
Yeah, no, I think the yellow's too far up, isn't it? Too far away.
Let's have a look at the plays
See
there.
what he plays. Oh, he tried it.
And that's not come out too bad for him. It's not come out too bad. Sorry?
That little double kissy one, I just thought he put it.
Yeah.
What would you play? The red in here?
In the middle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's why I called it the black and the opposite.
Yeah, so it's just because he's had double kiss, isn't he? It's just,
Yeah.
I could nearly pop that if I just didn't notice it.
It's not come out too bad for John there. He's put two of the yellows don't go in the corner now. So see what Scott does.
You've got to go for it now.
You could play the snooker here because I don't really see if he stops him. I can't really see how he can promote the ball too much. If I was playing the snooker, I'd be wanting to play it on the two down here, but the angle he's got, he might have to roll up to one at the top because he's not. I don't think he's going for these now.
The only thing is, as we know, the more snookers you play,
The more shots you get giving your opponent to do something. That's right. But he's played a good shot there because he's covered both the one cushions. So he's got. I think John might play a DF here because I think this is quite a tough hit actually. I think he's played a good shot there.
you know what he could do? I know it sounds really mindless, but he could. I think of all crazy shots. Come off the top cushion, back down, half ball on the red, and the red come across into the middle pocket.
He could do.
If there's nothing else, because you've got to go for the pot. There's no point you trying. He's looking at something.
The only shot I've seen, I don't know if you can get past the yellows, but would be to dig down on the white off one cushion to try and square it up to try and hit the red and maybe double it. See what he's saying. He might be playing a DF. He could flick a yellow to. That's what he's doing. Flick a yellow to that red. Promote his red, put the other yellow on the round, leave him beyond the other red, the other yellow. Sorry.
I tried to put the red down before the black.
It's not too bad. I mean, he's like the yellow. I mean, if you're Scott now, you could play the long yellow down the round to cover the black pocket. And that's what he's. Oh no, I think he's playing the double. And he's got the double. It's a good shot by Scott.
I've parked behind you so you won't be able to get out. There's only place to park.
He's going for it.
That's that pool table.
No, you won't be on that tonight. Probably. You normally be on that one. But you might be on number 2.
Where?
It's a good shot there by Scott. Just set this yellow up now. He's put the red.
Who are you watching?
Right, we're commentating.
Oh.
This is my mother, Susan Boom. Say hello.
Hello.
She's a woman, so she doesn't know anything about pool. I am joking. So Scott's played a good setup shot there. That's it. I think I think he's got a good chance of just to screw this back and get right on the yellow. Just drop this in. The red's nice and safe, so there's not much pressure on it at all. It's a good shot. Could we see an upset here tonight, people?
Just want to have plenty to cook for.
2-0 to Scott the Blaze Beasley. What a start this is. Could we see an upset? Two 2-0 to Scott Beasley now. John Rowe to break. be open for a dry break here.
First one to 3 more.
No.
Fancy John to do a monster break here.
White could go. Where's the red going? He's got a great chance here, really, at these. He's got a very good chance. Good evening, Aziz. How are you tonight? 12 people watching at home now. That's it, guys. Please get sharing on Facebook. Let people know that we're playing the finals of all the top pool players in Peterborough. Featuring tonight, we do have a current an ex-world champion. We have India's #1. We have the national golden Q plate champion.
And we have Jamie.
And James Stokes. Looks like he's going yellows. This looks a little tight from here, but maybe it flies in. Oh, he was close to it in that yellow with his cue, wasn't he? He's gone a little bit far. He's still fine. Thank you, Aziz. Oh, he's...
It's fine.
He very nearly wasn't fine, though, wasn't he? It was literally half a mil.
Aziz, I'm jealous. You said good luck to Sam, but Steve's sitting here and we're going to be playing him, me and Andy Bunton. Be nice to have a bit of good luck for us as well, mate.
The last 2 frames, John's gone for a finish and missed his last ball. Could that be the case again? Well, I haven't actually, because I'd have to beat Matt or Andy Bunton in the final in that. Because this, I've got the winner of this as well. But I could have to find it twice. It's a good shot there.
Thank you, Aziz, brother.
We've still got a little bit of work to do, because you've got to get on the yellow and make sure you've got to leave yourself a shot on the black. I think he might have to... I don't think he's perfect here, is he?
Thinking he's going to have to... He hasn't got the correct angle, I don't think.
No, I think what he might have to do, he might have to screw off the side cushion and try and get on the black in the middle all the way. Unless he can punch it over to get in front, top it through as much as he can. This isn't the easiest. And also, when you're thinking so much position, the pot isn't that easy either. He's played a good shot there. Slightly hampered queuing, but no problem for someone of John's calibre. That's a good shot there. It's a good finish by John Rowe. Good break and dish. Two ones at the Blaze. Back in a second, mate.
Scott using the Jason Owen brake cue.
Good break there, what's that?
Immediately you can see yellows are good except for one bad ball, but I think you can use one of the bottom yellows to break into.
That's right. The only, yeah, that's it. The thing is, he could probably do it. Not on his first, well, his first shot he could do it if he was confident, but his second shot definitely. If you drop the one in the bottom right hand corner as we look, you could put the other one, screw into it. Got one there to be on the middle. The only awkward thing is you'd rather come from behind it, but with that other red there, you will need a bit of this to come out. Right? He's got a good angle here, I think. Oh, actually, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I think that's what I was just about to say. I think he might be looking at screwing into the red below it if he hasn't got the angle and seeing if the yellow might go. Does the yellow go? It definitely doesn't look like it on the camera, but oh, he's missed it. But I think it went.
If it went, he's missed a great opportunity there to go 3-1 up.
14 people watching. Hello guys, how are you tonight? Let's get this shared on Facebook for us, please, guys. Share it so we everyone can see the top level of pool in Peterborough. He's got a good safety shot here, hasn't he? If it doesn't go in. If you'd be playing black ball, we'd be playing the skill shot here, wouldn't you, Steve? But we're not playing black ball, unfortunately. So then, let's see what Scott does. There's not really
Is he considering a DF?
safety. I don't think so. You can't, surely. Just too easy, aren't they? Screwing back and trying to move it. I think he might have to drop this in and play this one in the middle. Leave with double.
Or cover the red. No, he's going for the clearance, mate.
The future winner of the doubles has just turned up. Half the team. Anyway, how are you, James? That's right.
Sam is loving this match at the minute. What's up with these Scottish? Did you know? Not letting go in.
No. Yeah, in the final. But the reason I've got John is because I'm in there. That's the semi-final of the other singles. It's a bit harsh.
It's a good part.
If you could bump him out just to snoop him on the one down the rail, because you don't want to leave him the plant, because that's his only bad ball.
Almost like there's nothing on top of it.
Yeah, but then you can play the plant, can't you? If it doesn't go in, it's still safe as houses.
I don't think you can let him see that, because if he gets out of the way.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Oh, I haven't. Ivan just texted me earlier. I didn't even really read it. Playing at half 6.
If Ivan's watching, Jamie's not reading your texts, mate.
Cheers.
Played at the top.
He raised his voice, so it's okay.
It's a terrible shot.
Oh, I'll tell you what though. Oh, has he got a chance at doubling this in the middle? Oh. How has that happened? He's got a big chance. Scott's got a big steal here.
First to 4.
Does he get the? We're right behind the double. he's got it. He's got the double. What a shot that is.
Does the black pass the red?
I don't know, Jamie. But he has got a chance of getting off where he's left that yellow. Just compose yourself.
I think he gets it. He's not great.
He's hit that really hard. Really hard. I think you're right there, Colin. Till I get on, I'll be black and white as normal. He's had a great chance there to get on the black, and he's played a honking shot, to be honest. Just got to leave himself. It's not even that easy to leave yourself seeing the black in this situation. What?
Cushion first. Might quite hard cushion first.
As you can tell, we're not using the stopwatch tonight. What did he play? I didn't look, sorry. Did he play cushion first? Didn't see.
Yeah, play cushion.
Barmy Army!
It should be 2 or whatever.
Yeah, I think you're right, Steve. The only thing with that, Jamie, is somebody did say that about our double semi-final when we had 4 balls over the pocket.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to make it exciting for the fans. I'm a crowd pleaser. That's it. It's always boring as winning 4-2.
I think for this frame, that is all she wrote. Even though that's not perfect.
Hard enough, isn't it?
It's not perfect, but he's still fine.
Playing a lot of Chinese knives, it's difficult to keep swapping over.
You know.
I'm not letting you use that as an excuse for it.
Middle could spit this out. Yeah, he's back perfect again. Looks like it should be 2-2 now. He might have to play us a little bit of bottom, top, left, right, and he's done that. That was nearly a big steal, unfortunately. It's gone 2-2 for Scott Beasley fans.
What's this? Well, what are the comments saying? Do the double tonight?
No, it's snooker and pool singles, I think.
Snooker and oh, you're playing your finals tonight as well, yeah?
No. But he's just telling me, I think. Do it.
Good luck, Steve.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
haven't
mate.
seen my mate yet because he
No.
works in York now. I'll still get older. I'll still get older.
Yeah, I just thought, oh, I'll see it quiet, yeah, because we just got some quotes
We're
and
playing
that.
it, it doesn't seem
Not too far off it. I see it come round, isn't it? You're off to Thailand, aren't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What is it, first to...
5, I would say, it's against his 9 in brackets.
Oh, he's got a great chance here because he can just play
No,
the
they
red in
mean
the middle off the red
it's ours.
in the top left-hand corner, and then that's all she wrote again.
Four in the semi.
Semi-final, aren't they?
Got both because there's 2 singles. is the pressure of the stream when you have 13 people watching.
He did let Scott Burns see some match a few years back. Could be Rudy. Or he's basically just like,
Not necessarily. I'll turn up and get beat. That's just beat. They don't like me either. I don't know. I don't really know what happened there either.
he's played it and got red and bumped it down the back.
I think this is looking like 3-2 to John now. He should be gone really. The only thing that could be awkward, if that drops in, is you can probably get on it now, but you don't want your last balls to be the one closest to the black. That's the only thing that could be a little bit of an issue, because if he hasn't got the angle to get on it now, he might have to pop the one in the bottom right hand corner, then the bottom left, and then pop closest to the black and get on the table. This is tough. I think you're right, Steve. I think that's what I'd do as well.
Just come round here and try and get the right angle to come across.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. We'll see what he does.
That's what he's doing, going for the middle. Two cushions, possibly three.
And off in the middle? No, in there. It's a good shot, that is. It's a good shot, right, John? I think that's it now. Just stun this in.
Yeah, we'll just roll it in slowly.
Just all you want to do with this shot is make sure the white's not tight on the rail. Just to make that pot a bit easier. And he's left it. A bit tricky. These aren't ever guaranteed, but I don't think he's going anywhere near the yellow, to be honest. He might flick in it.
If not, he's going to flick the inside of the yellow.
Yeah, that's correct.
I think Ham's was yellow.
Yeah, it's exactly what we said, yeah. That's what we said. Can't buy experience, Steve, can you? He didn't say it was cannon in the air. As if to say full ball. We know what you meant. Oh. John's put the pounds on. Spurs flicking out everywhere. I think it's fine again though.
He's very good with these shots. Very, very good.
Even if he does run it, which he's not going to. Look at the yes.
Well, I don't want to say it, but I did say it a few minutes ago, round the black.
I don't want to say, but I did say it, and I want to say it.
It's just because I'm always right. I mean, it's not such a bit of trouble here, but pop out his arse.
I think if he pulls out, the only thing you can do here is pop the one on the baulk line, get on the other one at the top, pop that, pop the one in the middle, come across and play some doubles. To be honest, John's had 3 good chances of clearing off the break and only got one of them. But this is tough. This is very tough. You just got to accept the fact you're going to be playing a big shot. Remember your cue action.
Yeah,
Just
if he
pot
gets
it.
this, he's got a great chance. He's got to be lucky. He's got to be lucky that he's got a chance. He's got to be.
Yeah, you're happy to
Great.
rather have this. And he's got it! Oh my god, he's put out some shots tonight. What a shot that is by Scott Beasley. If he can steal this would be painful for John.
It comes down for the bottom one.
This is it.
You can either cannon into him or play the back double.
Let's
Rather
have
than
a
play
look.
the one
Yeah, he's just getting on the one in the middle. I think this is the shot.
and then land
Yeah,
on it.
I think I'd be trying to get on the one in the corner and move these because you've got 2 to land on one. I don't think I like the double because you're going to double kiss the yellow and they don't go in that corner pocket. So it's all about leaving an angle on this shot, which he hasn't done. He wants the double. I think he's played the double. He's fine on the double. But for me, I would have been trying to get on
because the yellow he's
the-
going to cannon into could go near the black.
He's missed it by one.
He's rushed it.
But the thing is, look where he left it. Even if it gone in, I think the shot there was to 3-2 to win right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that it? Right, see you in a bit.
See you later.
I don't know, like, he's leaving a shot on it, isn't he?
Yeah, but the thing is, right, if you don't get the angle,
I think he's gone too far for the any. That's what he's done. I think he's gone too far for the double.
I think everybody plays ball tries to move it because it's two. If there's one, I get what you're saying. When there's two, you're going to be looking at who's on the shot.
The thing is, he had to leave it to his last ball to go into. He was in behind them to go to two shots, top back middle.
It's too tough. Too tough.
But he had to get across to get a nice angle on that yellow. And if he doesn't get that angle, he's struggling.
I will always. Yeah, if he doesn't get the angle, then he pops it and gets on the double.
Well, then you might as well just play for the double, I think. Make sure you land on the double rather than.
He's been a bit unlucky on the break tonight, Scott. He hasn't put in many balls.
Not split fantastic, it's certainly a good thing for him.
I don't think they're that hard, to be honest. If you put the red in the middle first, you move the other red out of the way, you leave yourself on the one two at the bottom.
Do you flick the red or the. He's playing it, so he's flicking between it.
Oh, missed another shot. Just give Scott a chance. Scott's got a chance to clear these up again. To be honest, if John plays like this against me tonight, I think I'm going to beat him. No, I've got him in the semi-finals level.
Okay. After the double, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Who's in the final of League One?
Probably got this ball in.
Well, who's in the semi-final of League One?
Matt and Andy Bunn. If Scott can take these out, you've just got to forget what's happened and be happy to be 3-all with John. So you just got to I just think, regardless
For this red now.
of chances, if he takes this, he'd be more than happy to be 3-all with John. Just got to pot this confidently. Just play and be confident. Steve Martin's playing loads of it, so really. It's on.
He's played all day on Sunday.
Does he need to be that high?
No, I think he just puts that, he screws back, comes on there,
A little
pop
bit of
that,
interference there from the crowd.
leave the red that he's onto last to roll.
I thought he could, but he didn't.
I think he's just.
He can't. He's dropping it in. He's a good pot now. Just got to drop it in there, you don't have to worry about the white. A little bit of totty on camera there. pub game. If that had happened in the Crucible, that's it.
What? It's a shame it's not there in the club. You can keep on it.
Yeah, he's got these,
That table's not playing so well.
The only thing we can hope for is that he decides to play it off the red to hold the white, and he knocks it all the way down the rail in the pocket.
As it, I thought it made it all the way. It's really close.
Oh, he's in this. Yeah, that's it.
Booked it. Ivor's booked it. 4-1.
How'd you get on against Darren?
Ace, wasn't it? I beat him 31. He won the last frame. Fucking broke tries.
He went 2-0 up against me.
To be fair, in 14 frames I've missed one ball. I play really well, which is annoying. I've come to it late. I forgot about it again. I forgot. You text me at 8 o'clock saying I'm here. I was like, fuck. So I'm running late. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Got here, couldn't get in the office. The lock wouldn't work, so I couldn't get my queue. So I was waiting.
Oh, he's missed his ball again. What is going on? Is this John Rowe or is this John Higgins? This is tough now. If he doubles it in the middle, he can't be most, wouldn't he? Well, I'm sure I would still want him, but he's played the double kiss. He's shown me that shot before. He played that with side. He got a chance to pot that in the middle. Here we go then.
He's got 2 starters, isn't he? 2 starters.
I think I'd play the plan, to be honest. Play the plan. If you're perfect on the corner, then you can play around, don't you?
Might not get rid of one of the balls, but keep it out of the pocket.
Yeah, that's it.
You've got to play the plan.
And then if you're dead straight on the one in the bottom corner, you can take that, couldn't you? Oh, he'll take that all day, to be honest. That's perfect. It's perfect. And I think he gets 2 shots now because he put a 2 in 1.
Little rolls through.
And that's it.
3
Off the cook. Half ball, a little bit of side.
half ball, a little bit all the way.
One of the 1,000. I'd say, wouldn't it? 3-all. 3-all.
It's key. Anything that
There's been a few missed chances in this game. I think Scott will be happy to be 3-all with John Rowe. Scott can win this frame. He's got 2 points to take out the ex-world champ.
it's just a best of 3 now, isn't it? Best of 3. There's no one in this auditorium willing Scott Beasley to win more than Scott Beasley.
Well, that's what
And
we
that's sad.
must be going on explanation. Didn't this happen in the semi-final a while back as well? Oh no, it was a Friday night knockout, yeah.
So who? What, out of your pocket? Come on, Scott, stay focused. 3-all then. 3-all is now effectively a best of 3, as Steve said.
I think.
And he's broke dry. That's a huge break to break dry. That's his first dry break of the match. Scott would do nothing more than to take these out. There's one iffy one, but he's got a good chance of moving it. You can get rid of your 2 bad balls here, so you're only using half the table. I think he'd be happy with this at 3-all in the singles semi-final of Peterborough.
100% Scott, which is back against that.
Listen, I'll watch our game back. I want to see you miss it. I want to see how easy it
I
looks
watched
on
it
camera.
work. It looks fucking even worse on camera. I watched someone finishes on
Boys.
Tell you what though, is he still? Can he still play a long, slow pot? It's tough, but saying that, he might be able to move it. To be honest, pot it, one big shot.
One next to the red. Because I'm really
I think you can see the one. Yeah. Yeah. Tell you what, I think he's got a good chance. If he hits this, can he hit this one in the middle thin enough? Off the red. You can hit thinner maybe off the red. Oh, actually, I don't know. It's further away than what it looks. I think. Oh, he's on the one in the corner. What am I talking about? Commentators never know what they're on about. That's why they commentate. Oh, what a shot that is.
Now you can play the one in the middle.
It's still tough to get on the black though. I think if it was the last ball, yeah, I think that'd be my last ball, yeah. Possibly. Let's see what angle you leave yourself. Mate, I think this is a bit thinner than it looks on camera. Yeah, I've got to just play it pocket, mate. See what that's going to do.
Can he roll in and just cannon into this third red?
I think he's hitting the right hand side, right hand side of it this week. No, he's looking to see how much room he's got. Yeah.
Where to hit the ball nine?
Why should go anywhere? This is risky. I'll tell you what, he'll be happy with that. Because he can drop both of these in, he's got a shot on the black, hasn't he?
Not as much as you want to win.
Slagging him off, isn't it?
I said he couldn't have landed any better.
I'm only joking. Oh, damn. Yeah. You're getting a bit nice on that.
He's going to try and be a nice guy. I'm just surrounded by cunts. He's like...
Well, you know what they say, don't you? If you surround yourself with cunts, you become a cunt.
I think that's what happened, because I used to be the nicest guy.
Well, you didn't. You used to be arrogant,
Really,
really.
but still, Sam a really nice guy.
Yeah, because... I'll tell you what, he's played that well, but... Stop. Just drop it in. Yeah. Just got to don't overeat it. Make sure you leave yourself a shot. Just drop it in.
Gonna get a little bit of top on it, isn't he?
It's a great shot.
Clearance, and he's got the break. Oh, well on it.
Good shot by Scott. Good finish, that is. More than happy with that.
Break.
Break here. Two bites.
Not
He's got two bites at the cherries here.
This could be Scott's. Yeah, I was going to say this could be Scott's. Most important break dish ever. In his career.
15 people watching the big game.
They're just tuning in for the doubles.
Shit, that's it, yeah, for the good looking doubles.
Thank you. See that difference?
Not being funny.
I'll tell you what, I know like the Romanian shot player. She smashed it the world, yeah. Playing length of the table. Then next shot she missed huge. But
Dish it up. Dish it up. Sit. Oh. She was bridging over a ball. She just popped the ball with a wire. Dropped it in the top corner.
and that is the benefit of having
And he's made a
Jason
ball.
Owens breaking.
And he's made a ball. They're a bit tough. They're a bit tough. He hasn't really got a first one, has he? Unless he can get through to the one in the bottom left-hand corner. If he can, he probably would just cover the pocket.
I think it's like today or something.
Yeah, good. was sitting with the man.
back then.
Not much change.
Are you playing into it?
West to give himself every chance, so
He's like, come play for us. I said, I'm not having said anything, so that's it. It's done.
she flashed you moves.
Oh yeah, of course. No, I'll play for any man.
He's got the black side, he's got the bang. It's not in a bad position here. Tell you what, these are not an easy finish. He's got a chance, hasn't he? He'll have to double his last, double a red and double the black. One on the back now, which is a bit tied up. I guess we'll just have to see what John does. So, but, I think he's trying to get on his red at the bottom to cover the yellow pocket, isn't he? I'll tell you what though, if he doesn't get this quite right, the white's going to come up and bounce that red, so he's going to free all his yellows. And it's not easy, but we'll see. Funny things happen at this stage. Shot I said, let's see how it comes off. Yeah, he's played a good shot there, hasn't he? What would you play if you were yellows, Jamie? Cross double the yellow over the pocket, one near the red. That's the shot I've seen. Cross double the yellow nearest the red just to try and get to the pocket. Try not to play it too hard because you don't want to.
You mean this one here?
Yeah, the one nearest the red in the pocket. If you can double it across. He's similar sort of shot really. Oh, he's pretty safe though. I think John's just going to go in between these and just flick his ball out now. We're in trouble here. Scott's in trouble here really because he needs to keep a red safe really because all of his balls are a bit tied up. I think if you're Scott, all you can do is push your yellows out a little bit and try and get them in the way of something.
Try and double this over into the black and tie it.
No, you don't play that. That's the only sort of safe Freddie's got. For me, I would never play that shot. You can't play that for me.
I don't think that's not safe really. Western would probably play the red into the
only other thing
anyway.
you could do is play into your yellows half ball and screw up the table and try and leave the white of the ball end.
Yeah, John's probably going to play that red into the yellow and he put the yellow towards the back cushion, which is safe anyway, and then the red's open. So would you rather try and do something with your yellow than
No, I wouldn't. No, I'd rather try and.
I think so. Black don't double.
If he was going to play your shot, I think moving it's tough. Is it? I mean, to be honest, whatever we say, he's in a world of trouble. There's no shot that you can play that can give you an advantage.
The way John took play and
yeah, the way John, they are missable.
is it? It's not as clear cut if he does it.
I think I'm quite happy for him to play that shot because it develops his yellows, moves it, and they're coming down towards the red. It could cover it a little bit, make it trickier to get on. I'll tell you what, it's no good, actually.
Would the yellows not the red?
Yeah. 2 shots to John here. He's going to bump his bad ball now. Probably into the cushion, into the yellow to push the yellow down here towards these reds. And then the only thing is the black's a bit iffy. Double the yellow off the side rail to cover the black. It's not a bad shot, Ben, but that was the only red that was semi-safe. And doing that, I think if I was to play that, I'd rather try to pop the double and then roll one of the yellows that he played onto the black. Just... He's put the red there. Oh, everything's happening. Everything's happening in this game.
I mean, it's equally
Just the kitchen sink left to chuck at John. He's had a massive bit of bad run there, to be honest. But that's the game of pool. I think if you're Scott now, just like cover another pockets if you get another chance. Is he playing this in the corner, trying to move the black? He is. That's a great pot. He's unlucky again. Unless if he's touching ball, he could just roll onto the yellow and play the black onto the red and come back up. The only thing with that, though, if that goes wrong, nah, he's not playing that. He's looking at flicking off it. I don't think he's touching ball. It's the right shot if you're falling up there, isn't it?
Is it though? I still don't think it is.
I mean, I know I'd get them. So I guess
you get them, then yeah,
that's it, isn't it? John is reds. He's flicking off it. Do you know what? I think if I'm Scott now, you could play the yellow into the red just to bump it down here, maybe. Flick off it and leave the. In fact, if you could flick off the right hand side as we look at it to double the yellow on the centre and try and get the white in this bottom corner behind the yellow. That's what he's looking at, I think. I don't know if he's looking. They might be looking at that. 17 people watching. Hello guys, how are we doing tonight?
Double yellow offside rail to cover the black.
Yeah, I still don't think that's the right. I think I'd rather try the double, try and get the pot. Skip the soft pot because he had reds there.
Off the reds, and I think that's it.
No, he's on about when you said it. When you said it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm saying I'd rather try to play that softly and pot it because he had reds there, so it would block the pocket if he missed it. And if he did pot it, then you could have ran one of the two that he ran into the black and get it right on top of it. He's playing the yellow on the back rail. I don't dislike this shot.
Just try and make it a little bit more.
Breaks.
Let's make it a little bit more tricky.
He's hanging in there well. He really is. Because he was in trouble in this frame big time, and now he's not. He's still in trouble, but he's not as much trouble as he was. You'd take being here, wouldn't you? Yeah, I thought about that. Do you know what? If he plays this, Scott can pot this. Can Scott pot this?
Doesn't mind. I think he goes for it. Just the it's very close.
Bump it away, man. Hit it away. Don't do that. Need to get the yellow away. Sorry guys, I'm looking at another game. What is it? Oh. Bump the yellow away, hit it away. Right guys, once again, sorry I'm talking about another game. Ignore me on it. Yes. Get it away. I think if he goes for this is tough, but if he can pot this and that goes in the middle, you'd be going for it because you've got a chance to win the game.
And to be fair, you could. Yeah, you definitely.
And they're not like absolute guarantees, are they?
You give yourself a chance. You'd rather lose than go for it. You give yourself a chance to win it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I don't like this.
Which is
The Fs.
oh, they're both left and reds up there as well. obviously it's halfway come further up, but it's still not like ideal.
No, not at all.
He's got a pop ball there at the back. Black doesn't go. I think he's got wins. I think he's got wins this frame.
I hope so, but we'll see. All snapback final, be nice to see. So that'll do. Mum will go for, she'll go for the time entries.
To 2 shots. Oh, sorry. We said your mum wasn't going for this.
She's honest, fucking hell, she got that. I'll tell you what. It's fine. Got a big target, that's not
The thing is, though, he's keeping on. He's just got to run it.
Yeah, that's it.
He's not been cute, right? Just,
You're being more
yeah,
optimistic
clutching
than me.
those fucking straws there.
The only thing we
The
can
thing is, it's
hope
going a little bit too cold, isn't he?
the only thing we can hope for really is that he overscrews on the black and goes beyond the yellow. That's probably the most realistic thing that could go wrong now. Well, I'll tell you what.
I think it is not too far. The thing is, there's a black go in this bottom bag.
If you're ever in a position again, move the yellow away because you can never pot it. She's just hitting that on the red, but she's not.
I didn't mean to put it.
No, I'm saying the yellow. She hasn't got a pot. Just hit the yellow away. So you're just under pressure because you can't never pot that because it's always near her red. Never went. You know what I mean? You get hit in the red, yellow towards her red.
Yeah.
But you can never pot in that pot until
No, I
she's
know,
red.
but I'm trying to get it out.
Yes, exactly. Hit the fucking thing then.
But I thought I hit a pot of red.
Just hit it the other way.
Yeah, so
Oh my god. Does he snooze? Does he snap? I'm just going to say that.
I think he goes for it. And I won't blame him, you've got to go for it.
Well, if he did snooker, it's not the worst shot in the world, though, is it? It's a black man, don't need to come on pocket. Because if you snooker it from here, it's not the easiest hit.
Because he don't go there with John Slater for it.
It's not the easiest hit. John has been a little bit unlucky in this match, to be honest. But
I still think that this is, the camera looks a little bit harder than this is. But I think it's easy. Drop it in.
I think he's debating snooker at the minute.
It's not the wrong shot. I think give yourself a chance to play it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
From here,
You'd be fuming for that. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
he's not going to have a much better chance.
Just take your time, compose yourself, just
That's it. Cheers to him.
that's it. The thing is, he's probably getting plug on this one in the corner.
It's up there.
Stop his heels.
Yeah, it's good. He still is.
He's running sort of near the black anyway, in the middle of them, isn't he? So he's not going to not leave himself a shot, I don't think.
He's going to go. So I think just a little, just think it in. It's good enough. Perfect.
This is tricky.
No, I play the one that he's above and come round two cushions.
I think it's harder as well.
Does have a bigger margin for him.
I think you're right, mate. I think you're right.
Hopefully he's had a look because he's not just focused on that one in the middle.
Yeah, he's playing that one in the middle.
But like that one and he's like looked something different. I mean it's not there, but it's not. It's getting a work order. I mean it's still very significant to him.
You got to hit this thin to pass across it.
Yeah. Which I think is quite a natural angle. It would have been played the other way, but when he watches this match back, he'll see it. It's in. That's good enough. Good enough.
It's black.
He does it. I think he gets it, definitely. No.
And that's just the pressure. Oh God. It's just the pressure.
Go for it. Normal day, yeah, 100%. Today, don't.
Can't believe that.
I don't think John goes for it. I think he plays safe. The way he's been playing, I think
Johnny, if Johnny could have got Johnny both tonight.
That's what I mean. You still got a chance. Yeah, definitely. And you know you can beat John.
Scott, find him. Do you know what? I'd love it if this guy please go. Please find him.
I want to watch this.
Who's
Yeah, you have it
final?
on. Huh?
Who's the other final? Do you know? Who's me? The finalist? You're and no wonder you're like,
It's
Scott just missed that.
oh, it's not like that.
It's been an easier position.
Nah, he's just confined to queue.
Did you get that last game?
Did you see what?
Yeah.
It's queued that well.
That's it. Yeah, you can say it's there as well. Just got there. Fucking hell, do you know what? I thought that was near enough.
I thought it's.
Fuck's sake.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Can you put the chalk back this time, yeah?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Whose is that chalk?
Wembley then, guys.
Is that your chalk?
God, hey, fucking not a better opportunity than that.
Maybe.
Fucking hell.
He's never going to have a better opportunity.
Take a breather, didn't you?
Yeah, good.
Oh, look at the excitement!
17 people watching. Oh dear, Scott. What a punched it. Oh dear, indeed.
We're all tuning in wanting you to lose though, John.
Oh, yeah, that's alright. Well, at least they're tuning
You
in.
don't want to see what they said.
Oh, yeah,
To be honest, isn't it?
No, just Ivan. Ben's right, I'd have punched it as well, to be fair.
Yeah,
Just
it
make
is
sure
right.
you're It's a big break. It's a big break. Reds will be the
That's a game over.
Reds are yellows are fucking bear as well.
The only thing that helps is the Reddy's got to play first.
It's not
Then
guaranteed.
three is the
He's on
yellow
leash.
as well.
Well, no, he's going to be on this. The thing is, he'll probably have to play this one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yellow's the only awkward yellow.
Yeah, I know,
That's the one
the
ball right,
yellows
but
are
then
just as good. Well, not good, yeah, it's just the first ball. It's that red foot onto the player cap. I've seen it, yeah, they're both goals.
yeah. So that's the only thing. So he's just got to hope he misses it. Just got to hope he's going yellows. He's going yellows.
Can he stun it? And he's got an open one in the middle. Break and shot.
much would Scott love another chance now?
I think he gets it, if I'm honest. Because where's John's ball? He can't do it off this one. So does he play this yellow in the middle, nudge the red onto the rail, and leave this yellow
If
here?
it was me, you could play the yellow at the bottom one and stun off the side cushions, come back on the one in the middle, and try and do it once more.
I think play this yellow in the middle, drop the red to the rail, so you've got a safe red at least, and then you leave an angle on this one here to screw up there.
I don't know, I think it's a little bit. Oh yeah, maybe you probably are right. But I just think it's a bit negative to be looking at putting balls in.
I mean, if you don't go on that yellow, all the reds are fucking broken.
I wouldn't be playing the shot, to be honest, I don't think. The thing is, as well, you've also got to get all on. You've also got to get on it well because the blacks, you know, how much would Scott love one more chance at clearing up to win?
That's it. Can Scott
I hope he gets another chance, not just for the final, but just for Scott as well. Because he is our teammate, and I do want him to win. I do want him to win.
John's got to get fucking. I know he's fucking the best player. Yeah, but he's still not. He's got to get fucking nice on this yellow. Oh no!
Oh, big bounce.
Oh, he's not on it.
Scott's just got to compose himself if he gets.
I'll tell you what. The thing is though, that yellow goes off the red. If you can get to the side,
Shut up, man.
The yellow goes
coming
off
up
the
with
red.
shots.
And I know it's not.
Do you know what? He has got an
an
angle. He has got an angle to move in this as well.
I don't know. He's looking at moving it again. I think. Or I think if you
Jumps out the pocket.
I don't think it jumps out. He's moved it. Is he on it though? He's not on it. Oh, I don't know.
I don't think he's on that. You know. I don't. Looking at his face, I don't think he's on it. I don't know.
I don't think he is either.
Do you know what? You don't get much tenser than this for Peterborough pool. And you know, at this level, it could all be over. Whereas the PPA, there'd be another 45 minutes in it.
He can only dink it around. He can't let it hard, so he's going to leave it long range. If it does drop.
But the thing is, though, he could leave the white on that top rail, and so much could happen here. He's obviously not on it very well because he'd be playing it. If you do swerve it, you're never going to hit the red first, are you?
No, I think it's almost worth just hit the yellow full.
I'm calling the shirt foul. What about the shirt foul? He's covering the bag, I think. I don't know. He's playing it. Look, he's playing a lot of extreme side. He doesn't even know what he's doing here. Look. Oh wow. If it was me, I think I'd be. Oh. Yeah. It's not a bad shot though. Let's see what he does here. Look. He's played a good shot there, which is unfortunate. The only thing is he's got a bit of a big target to get behind. We just got to hope Scott can find a shot. Does he flick off it and leave the white over here? If you can flick off it, just don't move it too much. You've got a good chance. He's got a bit of a gap, to be honest.
It's not as close as it's on the stream.
Yeah, he's probably got about an inch in between them. It's not as Jamie said, it's not as close as the stream. We just need Scott to find a good shot here. This final's had a bit of everything, this has.
It's 20 viewers.
20 people watching.
Scott's got to play well in this, but it's hard for him.
Yeah, I know. I do. To be honest, I think he deserves to win it because John's missed a few balls.
Yeah, definitely. I take nothing away from Scott. He's popped some great balls.
Yeah, he has, but just doesn't clear them up. That's the problem.
Well, he's missed the important one, hasn't he?
LF51.
If you say it a little bit louder, someone might hear you.
There's one out there that's like NE1 for ABJ. NE1 for ABJ. Can the owner of that car please move it? Anyway, back to the pool. After the traffic cops come in.
Well, I mean,
what's he doing?
Figured out, but
I think to be honest, I wouldn't be wanting to move this red too much. I'd be just flicking off it just to use it as an extra blocker. Come on, because I can try and get behind
I don't know if
the
you can.
black.
You're going close to the other red. I don't think you'll get over there.
Unless you hit it super thin and try and come off two, so the side cushion and the back cushion. I don't think you can actually. Sorry, saying that. It's hard to tell. Looking on the table, it looks a bit possible. Looking on the stream, it doesn't look possible.
I know if this was 14-20, you'd probably just put your cue through it. And Scott's been no playing the fin. I don't know.
Make sure you hit the red. Make sure you hit the red.
Push it out by the side.
It's not a bad shout to try and get out the snooker.
That's all right. I'm guessing he can't. This side's the one here. I don't know if he can get it at the fin. That's what it's looking at. That's I don't think that's on.
What's he looking at here? Pushing through. No, you can't play that. That's suicide.
I don't know, he might time black. Has he played the snooker?
Still though, cushion first. He's freed the black. It's easy to get on the black now.
I don't know if he can get around the red cushion first.
I don't think it is it? Cushion first?
I don't think he can. I think he's too wide.
I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll have to come off the side cushion.
Thing is though, where he's moved the red where the black is. Does that bottom red go? Past it? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You can probably get on it. Flipping out, man. I've got to get up at R3 for work.
When you sleep for an hour on the train.
Not on that train, I don't. It's like an ironing board. Look, yeah, the seats are terrible. I can't sleep on it. The only thing you can do is looking at dinking it.
Still looks too good.
He's coming off this side. That is tough. He could hit the red here. He could hit the red out here. That's a great shot, that is, to be honest. It goes in half a bag. I think he'll play it in the other pocket here. Do you know, he's played such a good shot there. All we can hope is that this is missable. Oh, Scott's got another chance. I'll tell you what. I think the bottom one does. If he gets on the bottom one, that goes. It's just got to compose yourself. Does not get any more exciting than this, guys. I've seen less drama in A Murder, She Wrote.
You've been watching Murder, She Wrote?
My mum used to watch it.
The only thing with them sort of books is you know what the story's going to be.
It's just overrun. It's just overrun. The only thing is though, I think the other red, the other red makes this cut a bit easier, to be honest.
Yeah, because you're not losing the white everywhere.
Oh man. Just focus 100% on the pot and hope you leave yourself a chance. Just focus 100% on the pot, leave yourself a chance. Why can't I stop a little bit? No. That might be a little bit better. It's got more of a target now. That's actually not too bad. If you could pop that in the corner, pop that, you could pop that in the middle. I'll tell you what. If that goes, he could do. He's looking at it. Scott. Scott. He's potted it. Oh, that's a great shot. He is perfect. He's just got. And I tell you what, that's easier than it looks. That's it. Quite. He's got a lot of angle to. How much would you wish not to have that ready at the end of the table? That's the only thing now, isn't it? Because you need to make sure you leave yourself a decent angle. If it did go, then you'd play it now past the black, wouldn't you? So I don't think he's going to be chipped. That's a great shot. It's a bit near the cushion. On and off the cushion, yeah, exactly. Yeah, just pot this, run the water off the side cushion. Shelby. Oh, that's a great shot. Just get this. Shelby, come here. Fucking hell. Just get it. Shut up. No! And that is a good clearance. Just get this black. Just get this black. Yeah, just let me compose yourself. You're a fucking ticket. He's gonna play, don't worry. Shut up. And what a great game that is by Scott Beasley. It's a massive result for him. Especially after missing the chance at 4-3. You've had so much luck with that, I don't. You're unlucky. The only thing that's gone for you is him missing the back at 4-3. But even throughout the whole game, you've had some bad run there, haven't you? To be fair, you was unlucky. I think it was actually that frame. You've moved the yellow, tried to move it
3 times.
Yeah, you've hit something 3 times.
Could you not have landed? I know you probably wouldn't, but could you not landed on it?
That is a great result by Scott. Can't take away.
Nah, because the red is too far over. But
Yeah, that's what we
I thought
thought.
about playing to get it on in the middle, but I would have been at too much angle. I would be going to the other 2 yellows. So I thought if I move it or move the red, I can get on it off the 2 in the middle. And it's landed.
It was a little bit off. I might have gone red. The only thing is your first shot.
Yeah, the first shot I was going straight into the yellow down here.
Oh, was it? Is that why? So the stream is fucking.
So I wouldn't have had a second shot.
Well done, Scott, mate. Massive result, though. Fair play. It's a great finish to take them out after you've missed that black, to be fair.
That black was ridiculous.
Let's have a little. How do you feel, Scott? One of the biggest result of your life, beating the world champion.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Thanks.
He's in tears.
You need to get on because
Yeah, I know.
Well, after you drag that one out.
Yeah, that's fine.
I thought it'd only be about 5 frames.
Yeah, I'll fill any other scores.
What am I not supposed to be looking at?
No, I think it's just when you miss that black.
That was a ludicrous black, but started a bit of pressure, didn't I?
I think he was destined to win, mate. Pretty much.
I had several bits of luck throughout the match, so. And I don't know. I missed a couple of things, and then I think there was. Yeah, I think the big difference was those first couple of frames, weren't they, really? For me, anyway. I don't know how. But and this is the final, isn't it?
This is the final, yeah. I've typed it out wrong as well.
You doubled it
4, yes, mate, yeah.
Didn't want to have another miss, and
Yeah, I know. That's that last leg. You're just thinking, don't crack it twice, isn't it? That's it. You think.
well, I was thinking. I mean, there was a couple of chances to get a snooker, and I know that he's not going to miss a snooker, so I just thought I've got to try and pot these balls.
Yeah, that's another thing as well. He's played a great shot to get out of the snooker beside there. Fucking whole length of the table twice to hold it beside to get it, because you can easily not put enough on that one.
First to 4. Yeah, singles is 5, doubles is 4.
started.
Thanks for that, John.
Yeah,
Whatever the reason you missed those few balls, it was nice to get to the final, so thanks, mate.
yeah, unlucky, mate. Don't forget your scratch card on the way home. Oh, so much luck. Oh, I'm not bothered. If he can't, he's just got to do what happened.
I saw 2 out of 3 chances where you tried to get it out.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
I saw the one where you popped one, you come around the 2 angles and you
I've hit it
hit
well.
it
Yeah.
and it's still not available into that pocket. And then I see the one where you screwed that and that looked like you played that
even.
pitch
I
perfect.
think I played it exactly how I wanted to play it.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Just ran on half a ball too far, innit?
And then it was, that stage.
But even from the first one, I've ended up knocking it over, where it then doesn't.
I didn't say after you just kind of put it over the back and stunned into like, towards his red. I didn't see what he'd done after
You
that.
didn't see what. Oh, right. He's tried to play his. He's tried to play his red into a ball. I think off the middle. What's happened is he's played it. It's come off the side cushion. The red's gone up and down and gone back in front of my yellow snake.
Why you weren't even playing?
No, he's just whacked it back. He's trying to whack it off the ball, play it upon it. And he's through the snooker. I couldn't swerve it, so I couldn't go up and down, so I've had to go up and down with checks. I've had to check it off there. It's come down there, I've come there and I've landed right over the side cushion. So the black's like cut similar to the white's there, so I can cut back on the yellow.
I saw the black over the back, so I see.
And then he's had a shot where he's sort of gone for it. I don't know if he knew what it was, how he was going about it. He cleared up, didn't he, in day?
Where's my chalk, John? My speciality chalk.
That's my chalk.
My chalk. What was the score between you and
5-4 Scotty Boy.
John?
Shit happens, mate, sometimes.
Playing me, you got no chance.
I know, mate, I know. Wouldn't have played earlier tonight. I've got to play Sam next as well.
Oh, yeah? What, singles or what?
Singles, yeah, after this game. This is the final of the doubles. I think it's. Yeah, still out, boy. Yeah, still out, Josh. Still out. 0-0 at the minute.
By commentary, guys, on
Get out of here.
viewing, guys. Don't know how many are. Izzy's. By Izzy's. I'll wait for a comment. Okay.
You could be waiting a while, mate.
So I'll keep waiting. I don't have time to wait, so
Yeah, see you later, mate. Jamie's got a red, obviously they can't confer as soon as they've started their visit. So they have the first chance to talk about what they're going to do on their visit, and then after that it's just down to each shot. It looks pretty straightforward and clear as, but to know what shot to play next is, I think so. I'll probably try and leave a double on this red, but it's not going to be. I think it's better off leaving it around maybe if you can get over, or even probably leave it to last shot. It's probably the best option. So if he could come down It's only if you don't pot yours, it's lost a turn. It's only if you don't pot yours, it's lost a turn. Lasky, quick, come here, look. I was just looking back on this frame.
Alright, yeah, this is the one, yeah. Yeah, no, that's a fucking hell. That's what I think that's why I missed it all, because I ended up.
Just watch it. I shouldn't really watch it back, annoy me even more, but.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Oh, mate, he's just splattered it, hasn't he? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
How's your form, pal? How's your form? Well, and then, yeah, that's it.
The microphone's not on, is it?
Yeah, yeah,
Is it?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so then I've had to play it. Just didn't know how to play it. I had to check it off the bottom.
Yeah, checked it. Yeah, loads of. Yeah, nice to play.
It's just
Right, just a little flick on that red, and you get in.
anything else,
If you get in and
did go
nudges
in
or
there,
bumps or something like that.
left me that, and I just did it a bit too thick.
Yeah.
He's I'm not sure what it was because he's played that.
Yeah, that looked like he'd left nowhere, didn't it, to begin with? But yeah, you obviously could see the cutting angle. He played a nice shot when he played that one into the centre, got on the one into the centre to get nice on this one, and he done the right thing and just given himself a shot at the next one. But
It's all fair, isn't it? Well, back to this game. I'm not sure Jamie's too short to do it. Oh, there's me scoring. I put the score. It's 1-0 to Steve. And Bunty. Not sure what he's got on here. Can he get through to that yellow? He's just going to screw back, knock the yellow down, but he might knock yellow over the pocket down. He needs to be a bit careful. And he's tried to get the white back behind it. I think at first look he's alright, but it gives them quite a nice shot here. They can sort of play the plant. And if they get the plant, they've got a chance, but if they don't get the plant, they should cover the bag. You'd think they get close enough to cover the bag. Oh, I think so, yeah. It just didn't surprise me the way it was going, the way the whole match has gone really. I just wasn't surprised, so. Yeah, it's a good shot. That's good enough. Jamie's somewhere a little bit above it now. It's hard to see where there's a shot to contain him. I mean, the red will go by the yellow in the bottom corner, so if they can pop the red long into the top right corner, top through, leave yourself a chance to sneak the red past the yellow in the corner, then they could possibly have a finish on. They get good position on the next red, but then that yellow's going to pop out, and you can't always judge where the yellow's going to go. So they've changed their mind. He might be potting this. He was just rolling up to it probably. Put it over the bag. No, he potted it. Yeah, this is a difficult shot from here. I'm not certain I would have played. I might have played the one in the middle of the table and got better on it. But at least when they play this shot, they haven't got the one in the middle of the table to get on a ball. But this the yellow that's coming out of the pocket could cause an issue. Well, you have to get closer than that for starters, but he's had a good result there. I don't know if you can see the top yellow of the two yellows together. Well, this could be a late night tonight anyway, 2 hours so far. Mine and Scott's match obviously took a while. The doubles is never really that quick a game. They're just confirming what they want to do. Steve loves the elaborate shots, but I always thought of something. I'd say Steve's definitely the brains of the two of these, and he's not. He does often play some strange shots, Andy. Good player though, but. Just going to switch the table on a second. it for a sec. Right, so Steve and Andy on yellows. Oh, I think he's just slid past that and snooking him. Yeah, he's put his hand up. Bit what?
Big key.
Clean?
When I picked him out. Well, I got that big
Oh, you got a kick. Andy's just saying you got a kick there. So no, I just jumped slightly. Steve will just want that, yeah, to block that. Yeah, I think he'll settle for that. Sam and Jamie will play the double up and down with the red, I'd imagine. Try and get the bag. Just got to judge the pace right. And he definitely doesn't want to pot it. Well, he's gone a bit wide with the angle. Yeah, he's not pleased with that shot. It's hard to say who's in the best position in this frame.
If it does get a bit late, I could play Thursday before the match if you want to.
Oh, I can't play Thursday. Sam's trying to get out of playing already. I think if I had to be a colour here, I think I would choose reds right now. But the shot that Sam tried to play last time, the double up and down, is on again. I'm not sure if they're going to play it this time though. I don't think potting this red's a shot. Unless they're going to try and play the... Yeah, it looks like they're going to try and play the red off the yellow into the corner. But I'm not sure where the red above the black goes. This is pretty attacking really, but there's no guarantee of position here. I think he's surely going to cover the bag here. Yeah, I was getting ahead of myself there, I think. But that's, again, not a great shot. They've left a good chance here. You can play the free ball plan to cut the yellow in, and the yellow that they're playing first is going to stay there and go in the pocket. The red's going to come away. And if he plays it well, it's just going to leave 3 drop-ins to win the second frame. Obviously it looks a bit easier from the stream from the camera than it actually does on the table, but I'm pretty sure the shot's there. Maybe just a bit harder to control the white ball, but I think with that red being to the left of the yellow, that makes it a little bit more of a buffer as well, because it can come back in off the red. seems to be a bit of indecision here, Steve. I'm not sure if he likes the shot. Don't think he does, but you see, that was a shot. If he's played it well, but I think if he'd screwed it, screwed the white off the bottom cushion and off the side, would have held it and had 2 easy pots. But he's still played a good shot. I'm not sure if they can get through to the red, but they're going to go up and down if they can't, and there's a good chance. Just while we've got viewers on as well, we are looking for a sponsor for the competitions for next year. Obviously, you get your logo on the stream towards the end of the season quite a lot, and then say during the season as well. Also on the website and the draws when we do the Facebook Live draws. You know, you're not talking crazy numbers, but you're talking a lot of people locally in Peterborough are going to see your advert. So if anybody knows anybody that might be interested, you know, even show them the stream from tonight, see what sort of thing they can get for the money. I think it's I'm thinking it's about £200 for both seasons, maybe. I'll probably be corrected on that, but that seems to ring a bell. It did change this year. So we had the sponsors for the actual leagues, which it's gone really well. It's gone up and down. Is he sneaking in the gap? Yes, that'll do. Just going to try and tap it. Oh, Steve's blocking the camera. He's pointing at about 20 different things down there. Steve is. I think he was trying to flick the red out of the way with his finger, maybe. Steve's got his Heart Store t-shirt on to try and intimidate Sam and Jamie. Yeah, he's just trying to get Andy to just touch it onto the cushion. Just to make sure he gets the cush. Yeah. Jamie is just flick off the left hand side and touch the cushion. Leave that's where Sam's just pointing on the cushion is roughly where they're going to want to leave the white. I think they can leave him snookered though, so I don't think he wants to leave him the yellow. Yeah, Jamie's just pointing out that if you leave him up there, you can cut the yellow back. So I think leaving the white where Jamie's looking there is good, but maybe even a little bit closer towards the reds. But he just needs to make sure he hits that cushion, flicking off the red. Yeah, he's left a chance for the cutback here to get the bag. Steve might be able to get a white off the 2 cushions with plenty of side and get it behind the other yellow. So I think the camera angle's a little bit deceiving. It is a bit of a finer cut than what it looks, but it's definitely on. Oh, Andy's pointing now. They're like the Pointer Sisters. Yeah, I know, mate, yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
No, you recover them and everything.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. And it looks like he's playing the shot I suggested. He could pop the shit. Oh, no. I'm not sure what he's played there. I'll be honest, I don't get that shot. I think you just sort of lose the advantage that you had a second ago in the frame there. I think they were fate. They could have definitely got that back then. There is a chance they could pop this red. Play the plan, they could pot it. I don't think he can hit it thin enough to check it back and move the other red. It might be on. Yeah, I'm not sure where this red goes. Unless Sam tries to leave it in the gap. Oh, he's not got the angle to move it from there. He's just got to leave it. I think he's got to leave it in that gap. Which I don't think is a bad angle because as soon as you're past halfway, there's a shot on, and then you've got a foot to land in. If he plays it with check, it will come towards the gap, which might make it an actual bigger target. I'm not sure if he could look to play it off the yellow and screw across. Top left, Ben. Good shout, mate. That's what I'm thinking. I think he might play off the yellow and screw into the yellow and black or the yellow. He's got a better chance. He's got a good chance of landing on the red, but obviously he's taken away a little bit of control that he would have trying to actually play a position. I personally would be I'd just be dropping it in, leaving the long red. He's playing with a bit of check, so he probably is playing the gap. There's no way he was ever going to check that, not in a million years. Yeah, I don't think that shot was ever on. He's hit the pot fairly thin, so best chance to get the wide, but I think Sam just said himself it wasn't on, so why'd you play it, Sam? Right, Jamie's got the double. I think the double goes. I don't think he's that bad on the double neither, really, because he's going to be on the black, but he's just got to get it, because otherwise he loses the frame. Good close. That's a great shot. Lovely shot there. He's got them out of jail there, big time. Sam's got a tricky little black here. White's close to the black, so it's never always that easy to judge. I fancy it pony though. Yeah, and he does make it ones. Right. Anybody out there who's going to win the next frame? I've just got to get a drink. It's no good. Sorry folks, just getting a drink. Come on, viewers, I want to know who's winning the next game. Ben's watching, Aziz is watching, Ivan might be watching still. Colin's always there or thereabouts, isn't he? First two predictions to come through. They obviously have to be at opposites. Whoever wins, I will buy a drink next time they're in the club. So hopefully that entices somebody to actually have a guess. Anybody out there gonna have a go? Come on, people. Steve and Andy, or Sam and Jamie to win the next frame. time is running out. Whoever wins gets a free drink the next time they're in the club from me, which will probably be tomorrow night for most people. See, oh, Ben's stuck his bid in, isn't he? I think he had a little bit of an advantage knowing that they've chose their suit, but at least he's having a go. Does anybody out there want to have a bet on Jamie and Sam for the drink? Unfortunately, Ben, if nobody else has a go, then I can't just give you a drink for getting it wrong. If you get it right, I'll still get you a drink. But so at the minute, I'm saying, come on, Sam and Jamie. Come on, Sam and Jamie. Every time Ben's been in here, he normally has a bottle of water, so it's going to be a cheap drink. So if he starts pulling out the old pint of Guinness, I know something's up. Yeah, you're right, mate, yes. I think when the pressure starts to build, Andy's going to be the one maybe feeling it a little bit. I fancy yellows here. I think my bottle of water's safe, Ben. Water or budget. I've never seen you with a bud in your life in here, mate. Don't pull that one on me. I may have seen you once or twice. Maybe. I'm waiting for Aziz to pipe up. I need Aziz to go Sam and Jamie. I think Sam and Jamie is the best bet at the minute as well, me personally. I think them two reds in this bottom corner are a massive problem for Steve and Andy. Have I got the score? It's 1-1 in it, yeah. Can everyone just confirm it's 1-1? I'm a bit lost with the score. I'm sure it's 1-1. I just went to the bar and don't know if I updated before I went. That's a nice shot. After a nice white. And there's a red in a very good position in this bottom right corner to break them two reds out. So this needs to be a good shot, to be honest, from Jamie and Sam. Because I've got that Stephen Bunton, they've got the red in the middle, which leaves a perfect angle on the red and bottom right to break into the two reds. So yeah, is that a total? Oh, it was a total. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. I don't know if they've left the gap through. Yeah, I think Sam and Jamie. Oh, there it is. Aziz has stuck it in. Go on, Aziz. Better late than never, mate. Was you on the toilet? Mind you probably took your iPad to the toilet anyway. I know what you're like with this stream. You got to watch it no matter what. It's like every device in your house on it. Oh, the Pointer brothers are back. No, point. The red near the black does go in this middle. It's really tight though, because I'm right in line with it, but I don't think you can play it because it is a tough shot. But it's nearly worth a gamble because you're going to have look, it's pointing again. I suppose with Andy being deaf, Steve has got to do a lot of pointing, so I'm probably being a bit out of order. But one of Andy's best skills is lip reading, without a doubt. So beware, everybody, when you're talking in the club, he'll know what you're saying from the other side of the room. Oh, they've put the black safe. Well, I'll try to put the black safe. Block the yellow in the middle. I'm not. I thought they slightly had the more attacking advantage there, but there's a lot of reds in good positions there.
Working here as well.
Do you know what I mean? Good old boy. 1-1, mate, 1-1. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's a bit slow going with the old doubles. I think it's always a bit
The
slow.
old Scotch chat between each shot.
Yeah. Well, Steve and Andy just point everywhere. There's
Bit
point,
sign
point,
language.
a bit of sign language. Point, 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 and Jamie just pretty much does whatever Sam tells him to, or tries to anyway. Not sure if there's a pot on here anywhere. Right. Well, for me, this is a chance. There's a few ways you could do it, but I think you've got to be attacking here. I think if Reds don't attack, they can't win the game. It's a bit harder to get the two Reds out now, but because when you're playing into them, they could play the one in the middle that's closest to, come off the cushion, knock the red, the top red of the two Reds, knock it in the middle of the table, and then it will go past the red in the corner. Then you'd have another shot on the next red over the right to move the other one. Huh?
Is that possible? I'm just thinking.
Nah, not really, nah. Yeah. Well, half 10's alright, isn't it? Yeah, see how we get on there first. It's not black ball, Steve. That's two shots to Jamie and Sam, I think. I would say, Ben, I'm afraid you might not be getting your bottle of water. Aziz, I might have to stretch for Aziz for a Dr. Pepper. Make sure you drive down next time you come down, Aziz, alright? Or when the Premiership football's on. Oh yeah, I bet you will. There's a shock. Well, you're struggling. I don't think Steve and Andy are winning this frame. I think, are they taking too long over this? I think they're taking too long over this. It's just making it a little bit harder than what it is, maybe. They could have a break it out first. Yeah, there's a shock. Aziz. Oh, that goes down the top. That's in, that is, surely. Yes, clear, good shot. Right, these, I'm going to rattle these off. Yeah, I don't think I can make it first night Aziz, actually. I've got prior engagement Thursday night. So unfortunately I might miss you, but maybe I'm sure I'll catch up with you in the next year or so. Three pretty simple balls here with two shots. They'll just leave for one in the middle of the table to last, I think. Oh, he's tried to get on it. Well, he's tried to get on it, not got on it. I don't know if Sam will try and get on it. I don't even know why he tried to get on that, to be honest. It's just making hard work. Now then, I'm not going to jinx it, but all of a sudden, this isn't that straightforward. Got to play the one over the back. And then play the last yellow in the top right, yeah. What's red? He's only got to play a half ball, just float past the red, across the front of the black spot, and you've got a fairly big area to land in. You might be in front of the red slightly, but yeah, there's a little bit more in the pocket than it actually looks, I suppose. They've made really hard work of this course. which maybe for these finals we need to implement a 1 minute clock. So even in my frame there were some shots that was quite a long time. I think we can do well. I'm not totally convinced. This is not an easy shot unless you can see it full ball and screw back just to the gap. It's looks like he's swerving it slightly, is he? That was. Oh, I tell you what, if he's on it, he's had it. He's perfect. Well, not perfect, but he's lucky. I hope he realises he's playing for Aziz's pint here. Extra pressure. Aziz is watching Jamie. Oh, he's docked him. Well done, Aziz. Unlucky, Ben. It's 2-1. Jamie and Sambo. Yep, Sam's just about to lose the match. His concentration's going to go now. You'll have to have a chat with Singy next time you see him, Ben. It's a good break. That's a really good break. 2 yellows on the rail. But you can leave one till last, or someone's got the reds. I'm not sure it would. Well, so what you're trying to say is you don't want to take the pint, because you don't have to take it if you don't want to. If it will make you feel better, you know, you can just say forget about it. I don't mind. I'm hoping that they hurry up a bit. Me and Sam have got to play our semi. Is it semis? Yeah, we're playing semis of the first single. See if we can lose in that as well tonight. Football a bit there. Reds are on. Just needs to get, I think it's just one good positional shot really. The first shot's obviously a tough pop. Support Liverpool, Sam. Sam. No, you'll take it. Oh, okay. I'll stick to my word, Aziz. I'll take it. This is a bit. The pointing's out. Need some decisions, some shots. Oh my lord! Yeah, he's played the plan. Right. Does that squeeze down the rail? I don't know if it does. Lost a few viewers in this. It's taken a bit slow. I think they must think it goes down the rail. I'm not sure it does. I mean, if you roll it, you might get it. But it's a tough one. He's playing it now. This is a tough shot for me. I think it's just more of a, you know, safety shot as much as anything. He's still got the. Oh wow! Wow! Looking at that, it looked like it probably did go. Missed it right away. I think Luke wants you, Sam. I think Luke was calling you. Yeah, just watch Luke. He's a 12-year-old, look.
16-year-old age, 12-year-old.
Yeah. He's 17, bless him. No, he's 17. He's 17. Yeah, he's 17. No, he's 17. Yeah, I told you he's 17.
Deliberately shouted out across the club.
Oh, Steve's played the DF. It's a brave shot. It's a brave shot. Is it the right one? I feel like doing another little poll. What do you play here? Oh, what do you play here? This is tough. Steve's played a good shot there, really. They've got 2 die balls, 2 shots, but I think they've got to get this one out down here. Yeah, you have got a chat. Yeah, but you're in the game, aren't you? It's tough, this is.
I have to make sure it stays on.
They'll have the only thing is they'll have an angle of fall of the rail when they could play it. If they land high, could play it right over and knock it out. Yeah, obviously there's the thread going in, but I don't think this is easy at all.
I think it's a tough finish.
It's a lot of conferring arms. This. The thing is, anything they go for, if they don't get it, they lose the frame. I feel. So possibly. Me myself, I think I played the one down the other end, the one next to the red, because if that comes out, you still got a chance you can maybe cover the bag. But this way, yeah, look, I like what they've played here. That's a really good shot. That's a good shot. That's a great shot, to be honest. It's definitely the best shot Jamie's played today. It's big. Give yourself a great opportunity here. Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam. Just roll it. Oh, I thought I'd just roll that. That's already done justice to Jamie's shot. I don't want to pick at the players when they were a team together, but Jamie honestly could not have played that last shot any better. Sam's just, yeah, I think he should have rolled it. Maybe just perhaps the table, worry about table turning, but yeah, I think Jamie's going into it, yeah. Oh, that's a trick shot. It's unlucky to be fair. Tell you what, Jamie, you couldn't have played that shot any better, could you? Best shot that was in the match, that. talking. Yeah, Reds all day. Then the only thing I think they can do here is talk the way out of this, because I think when you're in this situation, they're both two good players. I'll just sort of decide on your last ball and then get to that. Should be Desmond's, mate. Should be Desmond's. I think they're going to point their way to death here. Oh. All he's got to do is drop it in, Steve. Just let him give it. It's perfect. So. He's just got to drop this one in. The only place I see this clearance actually going wrong if they miss a pot. Steve's misses that one, but it's still alright. They play the plan, the wild card at the table, and it's probably not a bad shot. It gives them the ball to get on the black at last if they want to as well. Sure what Andy's looking at here. What did you two come back for? What did you two have to come back for?
Did we have to come back?
Stay in the toilet.
No, it's just you in the cameras.
In the way the football, I can't see the screen properly. Wow, this is ridiculous. He's been on this for 2 minutes.
Really?
This is unbelievable. I don't know what he's doing. Oh my god.
There's nothing to think about.
No, he's... Oh, I can't believe... Play the plan, yeah. Well, I bet Steve's wondering what the hell Andy's done there.
Just go here and then give yourself a shot. Fucking easy.
Well, it was just a plan, wasn't it? Just play the plan, didn't he? Come down table.
I'll put that first. Yeah, of course, yeah. I wasn't even looking, because I hadn't seen the shot for long.
Yeah.
But even if you didn't want to do that, you could have just brought
Andy's got to play the shot now to get on it. He made this easy finish very hard.
cushions, I guess.
Nah, you just screw down here, slide down this inside here. I think as long as you hit plenty before the middle, you're going to come on the red quite nicely. Oh, he's screwed it.
He stuck it up.
Wow.
See, that was the problem with that, mate. Stuck it up. Yeah, he could have crossed it.
Well, somehow I don't know how this has happened, but they've messed up quite an easy clearance here. I think he knows it, mate, right now. Steve. That's a great shot from Steve. Shot, Steve. I think it was just so obvious a shot he played. It was unbelievable. In fact, he's left that ball till last. Andy's trying to explain what he's done. Make sure he don't rip the cloth. Steady shot. Oh. Sam's give it a little taparoo. Bit of frustration. Alright, well, let's see if the pointers can find a way to mess this clearance up. Sorry for being a bit harsh maybe, but after that. Oh, yeah. Right. shot. That's a good shot, Andy. Makes a bit of amends for his last shot anyway. Right, this is... What's Andy going to play? What's he going to play? He's played the black in the middle, right shot, right result. Fist bump, Desmond's. Right, come on boys, crack on. Well, I'm going to have a toilet break because it's just taking a long while. Still another match to play tonight. I'm just worried how late we're going to be here. I don't think me and Sam will take that long to play our match, but it's just a little bit worrying. I have to go to the toilet. Right, I'm going to have to go to the toilet, it's no good. Up in there. Normally it takes 20 minutes to get this part of the match. This part of the frame, sorry. Some doesn't look happy. Does that mean they've just messed up on yellows? Might be able to see the screen. Yeah. Maybe it did. Don't push it, Aziz. Be unbeatable. If it goes to a decider, Aziz, I'll do it. I'll have the pint on it. We'll stick the pint on it. Oh, Jamie's played a good shot there, has he? Oh, that is unlucky. That is unlucky there. He's played a good shot. Can't believe you stopped playing, mate. Can't believe you stopped playing. I carry on playing. How'd you get on? Alright?
good.
Yeah, it's nice too. You use that on Saturday.
You don't use it, do you?
No, I'm afraid it's my computer. It's not as good queue for it, so it's just probably suits slightly better because of your action. Can't be just on plays, it's so nice. Me too. Got Philip over there.
Sometimes it even breaks out maintenance because of that.
Helps concentration. Playing Thursday.
Dom is, me and Dom are coming down to play a bit of challenge.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
So he is there. Ivan was saying that you're going to get all his friends if Dom does. So.
That's good enough. We need to just get as many friends we can.
I know. Dom said he ain't worried about not playing. He's going to be at the match anyway because he's coming over with me. And
Oh, so he'll play some games, won't he? So.
he said he ain't worried about playing. But he will be here anyway. So.
I'll come back across with this one, isn't it? That's a great shot. Good shot. 3-2 this is. That was a quicker game, that's what we wanted to see. No, I lost 5-4. Oh shit. I struggled early on. Missed a few easy shots. I couldn't line my ball right because I was playing that way. I kept hitting everything fit. Like, so many shots missing fit. But then some of the last frames, some of the runners, it's just well, I've had a lot of practice. He's had some run from it. I've had a ball. I'm trying to move it out. 4 times I've got into it. 4 times I've got into it. And some of them, one of them, I've put the ball in here. The white was where it is now. I've put the ball here, screwed back off there, reverse side, off that, hit the ball. Hit it half ball, it's gone towards the cushion, bounced off it, just bounced like half ball in front of the next to red. Then I've put the ball in here, screwed back straight into the 2 balls. Hit them perfect. Hit the red first, then knocked the other one towards the back. It's just knocked on and just rolled past one and far past the red. So it's ridiculous. I played 2 great developing shots. And then I've played a good shot, like a safety shot, and I've left him behind the red. I've tried to play like a red off a ball in the middle. Totally missed it. The red said that will come back in front of the whites and ball over the back. I had to play it off the bottom and check, got it, and the whites come right over to this side cushion there, left me like a black there. I have to try and cut it back. It was a tough shot. So I suppose I had a shot to win. It was a tough one. But every ball was hitting 2 feet. I was practicing before, just hitting everything 2 feet. But now I go back to that, I was not hitting everything 2 feet at that. I don't know why I do it. I think it's because the size difference in the white balls. You get less of the ball hitting the object ball less. How far behind was you?
He's the league chairman.
Oh, that's a bad example, that is, You can't do things like that, mate. That's an example.
He reminds every week about like the team not caring if you win the league, and then he does that. And then I'm on next, got to give 63 stars, having not played snooker for 3 weeks. I want to, but
You had to get a 63 star and that you won both his games,
I'm
yeah.
at 59.
And a 50. Well done, mate.
Mr. Test
Do you want to put the links to the mic?
Yeah, no worries,
Tell
yeah.
everybody out there listening. Luke was given 63 last night, but won both his games.
16.
At 116. What, the fruit machine? Really?
Tweak degree.
Oh, that's a nice shot. That's a nice shot. That's a good shot, that is. Yeah. Jamie should have That is what you have to go through. What's up? Yeah, oh right, okay, yeah.
Can confirm didn't hit the red first.
Yeah, that's a good shot, played it nice. Did you? Why? What's happened there? Oh, okay, what, for forward? Oh, okay. How much? Well, I wasn't expecting that miss from Stevie there. Yeah, we're at home. Oh, it's going to be a late night, that's what I feel. That was a great chance. Oh, expanded foam? Oh. Yeah, if it's dry, it's going to be. What's it on? What's it going on to? Oh, well, if you remind me on Wednesday, it's on the BBC. Remind me on Wednesday, I'll bring some and try. You just got to be really careful, right? But it's, yeah. You just got to be this thing, but it should do it. Is it on the actual window frame of the tree? Really? Oh, okay, you show up with this. Yeah, if you text me on Thursday, remind me. I'll check in the car. It stinks though. Pongs like, yeah, pongs, yeah. Like what? Oh, I've not heard of that. It might be a thing, but... Oh, it might be a thing. I've not heard of it, but... Hey? Oh, and it's lavender, is it? Oh, really? Not bad. Really? Do you want me to, I can do it now if you want. Hey, look. Have a look. Right, I'll see you later. boys. Thing is, it needs a brush as well. The finger marks are gonna. Pasky moaned about table again. Pasky moaned about table again.
We're not even going to be there, George. We're going to phone Ron up and say, not the table, alright?
Where at?
Wait. I know, we're here, aren't we?
You're here, yeah.
Hang on, this one.
Yeah.
We're here, we're at the table.
I don't think we're on the street.
You lot will be all sober.
Yeah.
We'll all be pissed.
We've got a league to win, mate. Try.
Fair,
Yeah.
if we stayed sober trying to win a league, it'd all go wrong.
Yeah.
We might as well have a few beers.
Right, this is for 3-all. Oh, God. Cup semis. Yeah. Yeah. On the Wednesday, we've got. Wednesday, we've got 80 Jesters, and on Thursday we've got gold. I'm sure we've got gold in the final.
Yeah, we
we have.
knew whoever won the quarters out of us would
Yeah.
get through.
Oh wow, my juice left a good white. I was just going to go for the score then. Oh, lucky error. It's a tough shot though, this is. Does he go for it even? Is it worth not going for it? I want to say you got to go for it, but you don't have to because you're not going to leave it long. Tough shot though. He's played it well. Where's the white going? Oh, it's right now. Steve and Andy. Good win, boys. Right, need to get on with the next match. Yeah, I'm ready. I'll just come right in this. Steve and Andy Bunting, well done to both of you. Steve and Andy.
Yeah.
Right, we didn't get to have our deal, but me and Sam Boom, as you see, are on now, so I've got to get to it. Oh, look, celebrating from the camera. Unbelievable scenes. Right. So I know Steve and Andy are pretty happy about it. Alright, Steve's going to come over and do some commentary for me to save me trying to do both things at once.
Good evening, folks. Steve Singh here. Sorry the doubles was a little bit long-winded. Few bad shots, few nervous shots, but we got there at the end. Thank you, Colin, for putting a text up there. Well done, Steve and Bunce. So I believe this is the second semi-final of the Thursday night singles. John Rowe versus Sam Boone. Anyone that's just tuned in, Scott Beasley beat John in the Wednesday singles, I believe. See if John can redeem himself in this one. I'm not sure who. Oh, a little bit ambitious there. It's just a run through. Total snooker called. I think that's just frustration. Thank you, Aziz, for writing that. Very well done, Steve and Andy. From looking at that shot John's just played, he's obviously going straight for it. Probably play this yellow. Maybe yellow in the middle afterwards. Then probably yellow in the opposite middle, yellow down the rail. Well, I think he's going to leave that yellow to the last, the one that he's next to. It's the semi-final of the Thursday night singles.
Wow, lots of food tonight.
Yeah, thank you. The thing with this game, Paul, is you have your set route that you want to take, but sometimes if a ball runs by half a roll or quarter of a roll, then you've got to have a plan B. Thank you, Ben Peppercorn saying well done, Steve. A couple of trophies and a thumbs up. Ben, I believe you're one of our star players to join the Legends team in the next season for Thursday, if that's true. Be great to have you on board, mate. Yeah, John's... Oh, I was going to say, John's not missing this. Dear. Don't know if that was a little bit of a... Yeah, see you later, Jamie. Let's go. This one on to Sam. So John to break, trailing 1-0. Just going to change the score. Wants to break. Looks like it's going to be reds, I would say. As he's on the red, it looks like he can pot that. And I think the black goes in the same pocket. I think that's what he's just looking at. I think he'd play. He's got a choice. He can either just stun it there, play for the red in the middle, and then screw back down, or roll the red through and use the red between the two yellows. Yeah, I think he's just screwing back, isn't he? Right, nice one, Ben. Just read your reply there. That's great stuff. You might be able to teach your old man how to play afterwards. You look. Oh, has he overrun it? He's overrun it again. He's overrun that. He might even have to black. Oh my god. John's having a nightmare today. Well, to be fair to him, he's not really been playing a lot of pool at all. He's been concentrating on his Chinese 8-ball. I can tell you from playing 9-ball that once you start playing with them heavy balls and that size table, everything changes. And if you've been playing pool a lot and you're going to the snooker table, it's not necessarily the length of the snooker table. Everything just feels alien. I think John's just been playing a lot of Chinese 8-ball, and we all know how good John is, really. But I think he's only human. It's difficult to adapt at this sort of level, to a consistent level. Sam should be clearing these up to make it 2-0. I think this is only a race to 4. Oh, it's gone too far. Oh dear. It's one of them. He'll either have to smash it in and go around the angles, or is he just going to roll up to it, set it up? Again, we was talking about choosing which path to go. Maybe did he take the wrong path? I don't know. Or did he just hit the last ball? It's a good shot. Mind you, Sam can just tuck up behind him and snooker him again anyway. It makes a lot of difference there if it's total, and obviously works in Sam's favour. If it's not, then obviously he's got to hit a cushion afterwards. I don't think it is a total. No, Andy says it isn't. I think Sam's going to have to be committed now up and down the table. Going for the middle. I think he was probably thinking the white's going to come off half ball yellow and land back to where it was, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I think he's missed, has he? Oh, he's hit that. Does John go for a double? No, he's going for a pot. John is. I fancy John for doubles, but that's a great pot. Great pot. That's one each. Sam will be thinking now about breaking. I should think, where am I going to break from? Where am I going to get a ball? Concentrating on not getting the white into the middle pocket. Oh, that's a great break. Oh, that's just made it that little bit hard, that yellow. If the yellow doesn't roll, it becomes pretty easy. Can he get onto the cushion? Oh, he's played. Oh, that's a cushion. Oh dear. Well, he's going to be thinking about doubling that now at some point. Unless he can pot this, get an angle on the other yellow next to the middle, and then try and cannon into it.
I tried, alright. That's all that counts.
That's what he's tried to do, maybe. If he gets the angle, get into it. If not, leaves himself a double. So obviously he can't get into it. He's going to have to leave himself a double. Oh, he's not come far enough. Well, he can still get it, actually. White goes around, I think, 2 angles in between the red and black, probably. You might cannon the red, that's the only other danger. Oh, he's going to try and... What's he doing now? Leaving himself a double. Right. I think that was probably the better shot. Yeah. Well, I can see the path. Will John play it the way I see it? Down the rail next. No, he'll play it different. Oh, I think I'd be tempted to play down the rail next. I think he's leaving that down the rail second to last. Just wants to be somewhere near the middle of the table. Yeah, so he knew that he wanted to take that second to last. That was in his mind. Oh, it's close. I think he can still get it. Should be alright. No. Oh, he's left him a double. That's why they say sometimes if you're on it, you don't need to get positioning if you're already on it. Maybe if you took it earlier on. Yeah, Sam's played that well. 2-1. Hold on. Yeah. Yes. It's not too bad. I think yellows is the ball. Can he play this long yellow cannon into the black and yellow? Maybe. Unless the yellow passes. Alright, I can see what he's doing. Then he's going to play the one over the pocket, then the yellow down the rail, and then the yellow next to the black in the middle pocket. Don't know if you can see that. It's tight. It's just come too close to it. It's going to have to mass it a little bit. Well, it's come too far now. I'll have to change it. Yeah, see, you want it to be straighter on it. Now he's having to go for the one in the middle. Oh, it's a beautiful pot. Yeah, that's the John Rowe we know. Two all. How old are you now, John?
38.
38?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So I'm going to take this opportunity to say how old was you when I used to play snooker? It would have been before the Q Club, wouldn't it? Even breaks.
I used to go start going in Q Club when I was about
11.
Knockout, yeah. And then I played at the PSL when I was like 10, 11, yeah.
You used to come to PSL.
Yeah,
Me, Steve Rudd. We used to be all them days.
When I was a bit older then, I was 17.
No, PSL, I'm sure.
Oh, PSL, yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Rudd played them.
Yeah. Yeah, upstairs. Elio's.
Oh,
Oh, no, you didn't. Peterborough Snooker. No, you didn't, did you? It was Q Club. Yeah, it was Q Club. 27 years. I remember you used to have a black Austin or black car.
Nah, white Metro. Austin Metro.
Was it white or was it black?
Nah,
white. White Austin Metro.
Black. Bit on the bottom. Yes,
Yeah. And then I remember when you wanted to save up money, so you used to give £5 to, I forgot her name, to look after the money for you when you was about 11, 12 years old. Hey? You saved a lot of money. John's always been a saver. Right, back to the pool now. 2-2. Well, John's thought of a, he's going for it again now. Here we go. Maybe pots the one in the middle, cans the other yellow further up, or just past the middle. Oh, he tried to play it off the red. Was unlucky there. Oh, I love watching John play because he thinks outside the box. So much you can learn. So obviously in this the next couple of balls he's trying to work out how he can get to his last yellow. Is that unlucky there? Maybe try again. Another long screw back. Any predictions on the score, guys? Beautiful shot. So don't know if he's going to roll through a little bit, leave himself an angle on his last yellow. Or is he trying to power it? I don't think. Yeah, he's trying to power it. I think he's a little bit hampered now. He wanted to go a little bit more just so he could screw into the black. Now he might have to just roll through. He's thinking, shall I take the long black down the rail? For mere mortals like us, I'd probably just drag the yellow and play the long black. But I think John's looking at smashing the yellow in, screwing the white in between the black and the cushion. Scott Beasley says 5-3 to Sam. Scott, just because you beat John doesn't mean Sam was going to beat him. It's Bennett's first to 4, I believe. I've just been corrected by Scott Beasley. It's best of 9, despite what the screen says. That means I'm going to be going home a little bit later. I've got a kebab waiting for me. Three to John. I think John's going to get on a roll now. I'm going to predict a break and dish. 2 reds, 1 yellow. Here we go, 2 reds, 1 yellow. Oh, commentators, stop laughing, you lot. I know you're laughing. Can't believe. I said, John, I said, wait, that's not the 15 quid one, is it? I said, I'll predict John. I'll have that one. I said, and here we are. So John's on a roll now. I predict a breaking dish, 2 reds and a yellow. And you broke dry. Commentators, I know. Yeah. So Ben's predicting 5-4 to John. Scott Beasley's predicting 5-3 to Sam. Scott Beasley says
he hasn't got your luck, Scott.
John says he hasn't got your luck. Right, so here we go. Well, I don't know what he's going to do with that yellow. That's next to the red. Unless he's going to play a double. But if he plays a double, the white's then travelling away from the other yellows.
This crucial because I quite a lot of angle on that yellow.
Yeah.
On the last yellow, quite a lot. I thought it was going to struggle to hit the black.
I know, it'll move quite a lot.
We're so well, it's just instantly screwed.
We're going to see the white jump a little bit. Don't know if that goes. Actually, he's come out quite well there. Back double on the yellow. Gets onto these two. I think in this situation, you either just carry on potting, or there's a point where you think, do you know what, I don't actually think I'm going to clear up from here, and you've got to be playing safe at some point. Well, Sam's then now decided that he is going to go for it, because he could have, I suppose, put it over the yellow and leave the white near the black, but here we go. Can he see enough just to screw it between the yellow and the cushion? He's scratching his head. I don't think he can. I don't think you can see enough to pot it. I know you can see it from here. It looks quite easy, but I don't know if yeah, he's jacking his cue up a little bit. It's tight. I don't think it goes. Yeah. I'm sure if it went quite easily, he would have tried to pot it earlier. But what do you do here? He's played a great shot there. Oh, he's put the black safe. I definitely can't see John going for the clearance here. As good as John is, it's going to be trying to tuck him up somewhere, and then not only tuck him up, but if play in such a way that if Sam was just to touch the ball, John would still have a shot on. I think he's just going to try and smash it hard. Here he goes. John will just knock black out. Still a difficult finish for me, but John loves these challenges. Just seeing where he wants to leave the white for the next red to cannon the red off the cushion near the middle pocket. I think that's not far enough. Or is it? It's going to hit the right hand side of the red. No, perfect.
Looks deceiving on the screen, doesn't it?
Looks deceiving, yeah. It's only got one shot on, and that's to play it in the blind pocket. Four two, John.
First to seven.
Oh, so just round here.
Take first to seven.
No, first to 5. That should have been, yeah. 4-2. First to 5.
Just got the seven wrong.
Oh no, yeah, it's 7 for the doubles. I didn't change it.
Where do we change it?
Put best of. Double click on best of.
Alright.
Let's change that to.
We have the technology. And there we go. 4-2. So Sam's nominated yellows. Gonna try and break them up. Oh, that's a lovely shot. I think the yellow passes the red. It's a little bit. I wonder if he plays the black in the same pocket as he's about to pot this yellow in the middle. Does it just roll through a little bit? Or is he going to screw back a touch? Yeah, so he's going to... it's a little bit awkward. Yeah, tried it for the middle. Should get this. Well done, Sam. Four, 3. Right. 2 reds and a yellow. He ain't gonna let me down this time. So, what do you think is going through John's mind at this time? His breaks are not been going that brilliant. He's trying to smash him in. Oh my god. Again, nothing. If Sam was to clear up and then break clear. Mind you, he's got a little bit of work to do. Yellows are the easier to clear up on. There's only one bad red really. The one that's next to the 2 yellows that are together. going for yellows. That's a good shot. Yeah, so he's just indicating that he's trying to cannon the red. If he cannons a red, he can then play the yellow next to the cushion, the two yellows that are together, and that'll just open everything up. Yeah, it's played that perfect. I think he's on the yellow next to, we mentioned earlier. But at some point he's going to take that long yellow next to the black. I think he's trying to get straighter on the yellow near the cushion. It's not. Yeah, that's a good shot.
I think she's calling last orders.
I'm not really a fan of that shot. I prefer to have that as second to last rather than. Oh, he's played it well. 4-4. Wembley. That's what the crowd wanted. Well,
Decided, mate. 4-4.
Sam's going to be giving everything into this break. Oh my God. Does that red go in the middle? If it does, then it's all over. If it doesn't, do you know what? I think I'll probably take yellows. He plays the yellow down the rail. Oh, mind you, you can't put the white there. Well, the red obviously goes in the middle. It's not hard enough. I think what we wanted to do is get straighter on the red in the middle, roll it in, then play the red, the middle red of the three reds. I think he's still going to play that now. As long as he doesn't kiss the yellow next to the red. It's quite it's a little bit tricky. Just thinking, if he pots up, what he's looking at, I think, is if he pots the red next to the yellow, is he cannon that yellow to leave himself the red in the middle to roll through for the black. All right, I'll see what he's trying to do. Just want to see if if it doesn't clip the yellow along the way on the way back. So he's got to get somewhere near the black almost. Let's see if he gets down quickly. We know he's okay. Is he looking at kissing the yellow thin? All right, okay. So actually playing to cannon into the yellow, the top half of the yellow, just to avoid the kiss on the yellow next to the red. Oh, it's a tough shot. It looks easier on the screen, but up here I can see it's the last frame. 10 minutes tops. Is he looking at a double? Cushion. Yellow. It's got option of maybe a cocked hat. Maybe he's looking at a double, but I don't know if the yellow's in the way. Maybe cushion, bottom cushion first, hit the yellow, and then yeah, that's what he's looking at. No, he's looking at cocked hat double. I think he's looking at cocked hat double. Here we go. I think it's cocked hat. Cocked hat. I told you. Told you. I called it, John. Yeah. Yeah, we thought one of the two. Well done, Ben. You were right, John. 5-4. For that, you get £500,000. Yeah, we were saying, yeah. I didn't know if you was trying to flick onto that.
Well, that's what I'm trying to. If I couldn't have got, if I flick that, I'm on the black.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, you was trying to do. But great black, as he says. Ben, oh my God. See, Ben, you're gonna get all of that when you join the Legends. Right, that's good night from me. Thanks everybody for watching. Take care. Bye. Good night.
Sam, when you went 4-2 up, I said being wounded for John is not the best, really. You're wounded, Scott. That annoyed you.
Do you put your cue in?
Oh yeah.
What's that on your arm, John?
I've got tennis elbow.
Is it? Fucking rub it in. Stop playing tennis then.
Tennis elbow.
I'm not playing tennis.
He's developed. He's developed that since playing Scott.
I've got pool elbow.
Right, switch this off. So you don't just fucking pass his bollocks. Well, Leonard, sorry.